Hey Lovebug! If you happen to be new here, my name is Maxi Denim and my channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is your vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. This week's shout out goes to these amazing individuals. Thank you so much for showing your girl some love. It's greatly appreciated. If you want a shout out from me in one of my future videos, you have to talk to me down below in the comments. So in today's video, we are styling a black denim maxi skirt 4 different ways. So if you want to see what outfits I came up with, go ahead, grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So this video will be a part of like our Style Up series, and we are going to take this black denim skirt. I thrifted it, but I do believe it is originally from H&M, and we are going to style it 4 ways with emphasis on basic, business, and bust down. For our first look, we have our basic look. So when we're talking basic, we are just talking that simple, casual, easy outfit that you can just throw on and go. So that can be to pick up the kids from school, that can be grocery shopping, errands, even our girl errands, right? When we want to go down to the Ross TJ Maxx, we want to go dilly dally, right? Just something that is real comfortable, real chill, and real throw on and go approved. So we took our black denim skirt, we paired it with a hoodie, and this is a graphic hoodie, so it does have a bit of like pizzazz more than just a simple hoodie. It has some writing on the front and a graphic in the back. And we paired it with our combat boots, some boot socks, our black tail feezy, and a skelly. Where I come from, we call them scullies. I think some people call them beanies, but paired it on with a scully, and it is just a simple look. Put on some jewelry, accessorize. I scrunched up the sleeves. I scrunched up the sleeves on the hoodie, scrunched down the socks a bit, and that is how we kind of just styled it. I tucked in the hoodie a little bit and kind of let it crop over so it wasn't just like too loose and too flowy. This is a very simple look. Once again, very easy, throw on and go. If you have a denim maxi skirt in your wardrobe, try pairing it with a hoodie and some boots, right? You can do combat boots, you can do sneakers, you can go in whatever direction you want to go in, but this is just foundational so that you can kind of have some inspiration on how to kind of style your denim skirt in a very casual, basic, simple way. And denim naturally does read casual, so I do think that this is probably a step that will be most easy for most people, but that was our first look. So getting into our next look, this is our business look. So when I'm thinking business, I'm thinking a look that I can either wear to work or to church. That is like where my mind automatically goes. How can I style this item in a way in which I can wear it to work in church? Something where I would need to be very presentable, very professional, right? So as much as I love this skirt, the slit on the skirt is high, okay? It's high, it's up there. And where I would be comfortable wearing it in a more casual manner, if we're talking about work in church, I would definitely need to slip something on underneath. So that same principle, if you grew up in church, you know you had to put on a slip underneath your clothes. It's the same principle, right? I took a leopard slip skirt, I put it on underneath, so you kind of have that peekaboo. You're not getting all that leg, you have a little coverage. I took the same sweetheart neckline sweater that I thrifted. It was in my most recent thrift with me, so you have not seen it, I'll definitely link that in the cards. I paired it with some black thigh-high boots. I just wanted to make sure that because the length of the skirts were completely different, I wanted to make sure there was not a peekaboo of any skin in this look. That's why I went high on the boot and just paired it with my black tote bag. Once again, this is a business look, so for me, I would reach for a tote because that is the type of bag that I would wear for work or church. I carry a big bag because I need to carry a whole bunch of stuff. So this is a type of look that I would wear to work or church to style a denim maxi skirt. Now, depending on what denim skirt you have in your collection and whether or not it has a slit and where the slit placement is and all of that, you may not have to do this, but this is definitely a different and fun way to style it up. And it was a very simple fit, and then you just kind of have that little pop of print coming through. And so I think this look was very lovely and work in church approved. So next up, we are getting into our bust down look. So when we're talking about our bust down look, that is the look where you are about to put that thing on. You is going out. You probably going out for a night on town. You going out with your girls. You going for a date night, whatever. Something where you have to feel so beautiful, so sexy, so confident. You have to put that thing on and you ain't come to play. You can eat the girls up. You ain't coming to half step at all. That is your bust down look, okay? That is your night out, your evening type of look. Now, a denim skirt will probably not be the thing that most people will reach for if they're going out for like a night out on the town, but hopefully I can give you some inspiration. So when it comes to these looks, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was torn between two looks, and so I just decided to go ahead and show you both of them, okay? Instead of limiting ourselves to three, I said go ahead and give them a little extra inspiration. So for our first look, of course, we have our denim maxi skirt, but underneath it I put a leather pleated skirt. Stay with me. I paired it with an off-the-shoulder ruffle bodysuit. I put on some maroon boots, a black top handle bag, and this look is beautiful. Now, I'm also going to add, because we are trying to bust down. We are moving into fall and winter. So I also bust out that fur, okay? I put on my maroon faux fur jacket, and this look is beautiful. Whether you add the jacket or not, that is definitely going to be, you know, predicated upon where you live and whether or not it's weather appropriate, or you willing to, you know, risk it all for the look. It's really going to be up to you. But when we're talking about that bust down look, we are talking about that look that we ain't half stepping. We ain't come to play. We came to break necks, okay? In the name of the Lord. Okay, we came to break necks. We're not playing. We're not half stepping. We want to look and feel our best. We are putting that thing on without any hesitation. Okay, we are going to be dressed to the nines. Okay, we ain't playing with y'all. Okay, we not playing. And so when we're talking about our bust down look, we had to bust out the fur. I ain't gonna lie to you. We had to bust out the fur. And I do believe that this look is a balance between like edgy and very feminine, right? You have that leather, those leather moments that really add that very edgy style, but then you have like ruffles and fur that add a very feminine element to it. And I think that this look was perfection. So moving into our last look, this is an alternative bust down look. I wanted to throw this one in, one, because I enjoyed the look, but also because this can be an alternative for someone who may live in a warmer climate or who may not have anything that reflects those pieces from the original look, right? You may need something that leans into a completely different direction, and so I wanted to provide you an additional look for that reason. So we took, of course, the denim maxi skirt. We paired it with a tulle skirt underneath, so you get that peekaboo of the tulle material, and then we paired it with a mesh top. I did an entire video on this mesh top, styling this multiple ways in my Make It Modest series, so I can definitely link that in the cards for you. And we paired it with an open toe strap up heel so that you don't have the restrictions of the boots. Maybe you live in a place where you're not trying to pull out the boots right now, or maybe you're just not a boot person and you wanted an alternative. I think that this is a perfect look for that. The mesh and the tulle kind of give it an illusion like you're wearing a dress, and then you put the denim skirt on top. And then I just paired it with a black shoulder bag. This look was very beautiful, very simple. And if you are not in a place where you are receiving like fall temperatures and cold and you can't bring out the fur, this allows it to be a lot more breathable, a lot more seamless. And whether you add the tulle or not, you can still, you know, keep the mesh top and wear it with the denim skirt, and you can still, you know, step out that way. So I want you to just take this video as inspiration. It's all about just ways in which you can style a denim maxi skirt, how you can get creative, how you can be different, how you can find different ways to do it. Because even when I was researching options for ways to style denim maxi skirt to try to get some inspiration, I hadn't really seen anybody doing it the way that I was doing it. I've seen a lot of people, you know, maybe put something on top, but I wasn't seeing a lot of people put something underneath. And to me, that's kind of just where my mind was. I like the way like the silhouette worked and how things just laid that way. And so understand that you may have to maneuver and adjust and modify according to your personal style, into your wardrobe, into where you live, into your lifestyle. So just take this video as inspiration. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for staying to the end and rocking with your girl. Please sound off in the comments and let me know which look was your favorite. I hope that you were inspired by today's video and multiple ways in which you can style a denim maxi skirt in your wardrobe. But that is it for today's video. So I hope to see you back next time for another upload. But until then, remember that I love you, God loves you. So remember to always, and I do mean always, love you too. Smooches, Lovebug.